When they watch a show, they're watching the show that we're making, and then they have another show that they're making. And when that show doesn't align with the show that you're making, they don't like it as much because they thought you were taking it where they're taking it. And so they have their own fictions and sort of offshoots and relationships that they are narrating in real time with the one we're doing. It's fascinating.
What is up, Chocolatiers? The Pitt Season 2 has ended. This show's awesome. It's brilliantly written. There is no this, there is no that. When you don't have a bitch in your ear, it's fantastic. This show is awesome. This season, you have Noah Wiley's character, who's running the show, whatever. He is going to go leave on I almost said a holiday. That's basically what it is. He's like leaving for a while, right? For a few months, something like that. He's taking some time off, some leave. He's going to go ride motorcycles with his boys. Okay, or I guess his friend, right? And he's going to go do that, take a sabbatical and all this and that, whatever. And this whole time, he's basically trying to make sure everything's working correctly. They have this new doctor, Batty. She comes up in here, and she's basically like going to be taking over for Dr. Rabinovich. And he's like, you know, man, I'm noticing something maybe off about her. Or, oh, this and that, whatever. And he's just kind of nitpicking everything. Like, for example, when people got mad online, they're like, he's just being such an ass. Yeah, he is. Character development. He's doing this for a reason. Like, I don't understand how people fucking watch TV anymore. I'm telling you, the internet was a fucking disease. Okay, it shouldn't have been created. We're gonna throw that out there. Anyways, you've got these other characters that are progressing, right? For example, Dr. Santos, okay? I've been seeing a lot of people dislike her, or people are diehard, and they're like, hey, if you dislike her, you're actually sexist. I'm like, bitch, I can dislike a fucking character, and that's not what that means, okay? So, for example, like her, I do kind of dislike her character to an extent. I agree with her fully whenever she's, like, not getting on to somebody, but, like, when there's a character that she has beef with. You already know who I'm talking about. But that character, that stuff makes, like, I'm fully in agreement, because it's like, okay, that is kind of crazy. In a realistic setting, you would have been fucking fired. They threw this under a rug. Very privileged acting. Fully agreement with her. What I don't like, though, from season 1 also is her bullying colleagues, still calling Whitaker nicknames, this and that, whatever, blah, blah. And so this season's like, hey, let's add that with a little spice. Because, for example, it showed how Whitaker and her relationship has blossomed. What I really like about this show is that even a character like that, where I'm like, whatever, she starts to grow on me by the time we start winding down the show, because I'm going to miss all these characters until season 3. Now, I do like that they have a tight little turnaround for the next season. And I don't know when season 3 is going to be, but I'm just assuming next year, like how they did, the past season or whatever. And so what I really love, though, is, like I said, they will either allude to stuff. Sometimes they do straight up tell you stuff. Like, for example, one of the doctors, they're like, oh yeah, sleeping with this person, whatever this and that. Like, you kind of get a little Grey's Anatomy-esque right there. But they don't really hardly talk about their lives outside of the Pit. And what I really love about that is, like I said, you pick up on things. Like, for example, you see Whitaker and Santos, like I mentioned earlier, being really more tight and close-knit than usual. There's a scene where Whitaker takes up for himself, but you can tell it's more so because the person he's taking up for, Santos has a problem with. Once again, people don't pick up on that shit because they watch it like this. They do this while they watching the program. They too busy fucking tweeting about something they don't like. Okay? Instead of watching the TV. Okay? And so, I know my big ass let me keep watching the TV, but like shit, at least I'm watching it, right? Put your shit down. Put the phone down, bruh. Just watch the damn TV. And so, once again, when you watch it and you pick up on stuff like that, it really makes you appreciate this writing from Noah Wiley. I don't think he co-writes with anybody else, but like it's just so, like the writing in this is so good. Like I said, there's little nuanced things that you'll learn about characters where characters will do stuff. Like, for example, I'm blanking on his name right now. He's one of my favorites. Pill Popper from last season. That's what I'll call him right now. Like, there will be times where you see him kind of like, not necessarily going through those withdrawals, but like, he'll have back pain or something like that. You're like, ooh, is he going to relapse? He's going to do this, that, where? And it's just small things like that where I'm like, this show is brilliant. Even like that, you've got characters leaving. It's a character I love. There's characters going back and forth, but that's exactly how the ER, how this stuff is. Like, you got people that will go move somewhere. You got people in and out. You got people that'll swap departments. They'll still be in the hospital, but you won't never see them again because they ain't going to be down there. Okay? I love this cast. I love this crew. I love how it's written. I just hate these fandoms. Like, nothing's wrong with the show. It's just like how, what I said, how the show is circulated. You've got TV show fans, and once again, I'm not saying this stuff, I will throw this out here too, because I'm sure there'll be somebody who says that. I'm not saying stuff cannot be criticized, because it definitely should. Like this year, 3 movies, well, not 3 movies, it was the 3rd movie of something I hated, Strangers Chapter 3. Awful movie, awful time. I'm not saying I can necessarily write a better movie, but I can tell you right fucking now, I'm not going to make a Strangers film and then be like, do you want to know the origins of them? Because that's exactly what you want to know. No, like that's not the point of those movies. So there's like things you can criticize for sure. I feel like when people hear that and they hear me go on a little rant that like they might not even make it to the end of this video, they'll sit there and think, oh man, like he's just like being a hater and like, you know, he's trying to cause that. It's not that. I just wish that people respected creatives a little bit more. Like for example, like I said, you can be mad about this and that, whatever. But yeah, I just, basically the moral of this story, moral of this review is that The Pitt season 2 is a 10 out of 10. And you need to calm the fuck down, please. I'm not saying everybody. This, like, don't be the one to comment. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm talking to. Just chill out, man. Just chill out. There are more things and better things to worry about than your favorite character leaving a show, or people disliking your favorite character, or your 2 ships not getting together because that was fucking stop, please. Thank you. I want to thank my Patreon producers before I end this video, because good God, this has went on long enough. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the Patreon, there will be a link down below in the description where you will get game reviews. See, there are game reviews just on Patreon. You'll get spoiler reviews, you'll get movie vlogs, and you'll get early uploads. And then if there's another tier where you'll be mentioned at the end of the video, stuff like that. And you'll see all that when you click the link if you want to join. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
He's trying to outrun some old ghosts.
It's going to be a lot of time to self.